Hello everybody, my name is King Quaddle. I hope you're having an amazing day, and today we are some Overwatch 2. I want to check out the official collab for One Punch Man and Overwatch 2. The skins are amazing, right? I have some concerns about one of these three, but we'll take a look at that in a second. I'm excited to check this out. If you guys are new, consider subscribing as I do post content like this daily. And of course, let's get straight into this. Now, there is 6 free track tier rewards for you guys to check out. From beginning to end, there are 2 weapon charms, a highlight intro, victory pose, name card, and skin. The latter of those 4 are all for Moomin Rider, the collab with Soldier. And it's cool to see, bro. I'm happy how they did this. Let's check this out. So we have a weapon charm here, the Saitama Fist. This is just his glove. We have the Lord Boros weapon charm, which is now my favorite weapon charm in the entire game, as well as maybe in all of shooting games. This is so cool to see. We have the Justice Crash highlight intro, which is him riding on his bike. The victory pose, Cyclist of Justice, which is him doing his iconic pose. We have the Moomin Rider skin for Soldier, and then of course we have a name card which has Moomin Rider as Soldier 76 on it. And it's really cool to see, bro. I'm happy how they did this. They did a great job with all of these skins. They really did the research as to who could fit the vibe, the skin of all of these characters, and they did a great job with it. I'm happy that they also included a free skin. It's really cool to see. I'm happy that they really put the attention in detail for us, right? The way that this works, that all of these are based off of completing different amounts of games. For the next month, this goes until April 6th. So you guys can complete 24 games and you'll collect all of these different rewards. But the way that this works is if you win a game, it'll actually grant double progress. So let's say you play 2 games, but you win both of them. You will unlock the complete 4 games quest and you'll complete it. Very cool. I love to see how they did that, right? So a minimum of 12 games if you win all of them, or 24 games if you lose all of them, and you will complete this entire thing. Which actually isn't that bad. I would say barely. I play Overwatch every once in a while, right? And on average, I would say I probably play about like 8 games back to back. So like a day, right? So I mean, this is only gonna take like 3 days to do at most. But if you sit there actually in one day, you could definitely do this in one day. And that's not even including the amount of wins you get. If you win 12 games, you can probably do that in a day, and you'll unlock all of these things and be done in one day. That's it for the free challenges. Let's take a look at the actual item shop. Now there is 3 different skins with a mega bundle for all of them. This is probably about $80 worth of content, but they mash it into a $40 mega bundle, and then of course each one of these respective bundles are $20 themselves. This is about $25, this is less than 20, and this is about $20. So just to put that in perspective, right, this is about 25, 20, and 20. About $65 worth of content, right? That you would technically be buying like just bundle to bundle. But if you buy the mega bundle, you'll be saving about $25 and you'll get it at $40. Regardless, I really like these skins. I'm not the biggest fan of Genos, right? I do want to note that this is more of the Overwatch characters cosplaying as their quote-unquote counterparts to One Punch Man, as opposed to them actually being the characters. For example, I don't think this is actually Genos with the kit with Genji. I think this is Genji cosplaying as Genos, right? The biggest kind of giveaway to that is obviously the back of the neck, how he does have the roboticized look that Genji always does, but they do incorporate like the arms of Genos. They do have a lot of really cool attention to detail. The face is the main thing. I feel like this doesn't really look like Genos, but obviously you could write it off as saying this is Genji, right? This isn't Genos' face, this is Genji's face. Regardless, it's a cool skin. I'm happy they did this, and it does make sense. I just feel like the look of the skin itself, I think like maybe the outfit, they could have done better with the outfit. I hate this pants shoe combo. Like, what is this drip? It's a cool skin though. I'm not mad at it. I'm happy that they have like all of the lines, all of the powerful yellow like energy lights that they have all throughout Genos' body, and especially the chest lights, how it goes through the shirt. That's really cool. I like how they did that. He comes with a Genos named card, so I'm happy to see it. But regardless, other than that, these skins are 10 out of 10. Saitama here as Doomfist. I'm happy they did their research. It wasn't that hard to do the research. Give it, Doomfist. You look at him and you're like, oh, he looks like a One Punch Man. So, it's not like they had to dig super deep into it. But things like Kiriko and Tatsumaki, aka the Terrible Tornado, I'm happy how they did this, bro. I am so happy how they did this. They did a phenomenal job with the skin. Her hair, if you guys have seen Tatsumaki from the actual anime, her hair is crazy. I didn't know how they could pull this off in Overwatch, and they did it. They just did it. It's so good. Her outfit, the fact that they have her colors on lock, they made her Shrine Maiden outfit resemble Tatsumaki's dress. They have the flap in the front, and then they have the two long sides. I love how they did this, bro. I mean, they couldn't have done this better. They honestly couldn't have. And this is great, bro. It really is. I'm so happy how they did this. Her hair color is super good. I think it looks great overall. They incorporated the color scheme into her weapons. So you guys can see it's this beautiful, vibrant, minty green on the silver platinum type of gray. And it flows together all so well. And I'm so happy to see how they did this. I don't even play Kiriko, and I'm like 90% confident that I will buy the skin. It's so good. I'm a tank main, and I'm inclined to buy Kiriko over Doomfist skin. That's how great I think the skin is. We have an emote here, training regimen. He's doing his push-ups. He gets his squats in. Is he gonna do his sit-ups? He doesn't. It's cool nonetheless, bro. I'm happy to see it. So this is actually his training regimen. People ask Saitama, how did he get so powerful? How is he able to defeat any person in one punch? And his answer is he does 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and then a 10-kilometer run every single day. I think it's for like 2 to 4 years, somewhere between there. And he gets so powerful that he can defeat anyone he comes in contact with one punch. Terribly impressive. This is Tatsumaki, bro. This is perfect. This is a perfect thing. Yes, and also see her Shrine Maiden dress, cloak, flowy thing, whatever you want to call it. The strips actually do flow backwards, kind of to emulate Tatsumaki's powers. For those who don't know, she is a psychic wielder. She manipulates like stuff with her mind. More importantly, majority of the time you will see her manipulating like air and wind. So that's why they call her the Terrible Tornado. And to see this, like her dress, quote unquote, is flowing behind her. So it really does encompass like that psychic energy aura that you feel to her. She's standing like her, bro. This is her, and they pulled this off in such a great way. Voice line.
Push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, then a 10-kilometer run.
It's, oh my god, bro. They did this. This is a 10 out of 10 collab. Highlight intro, Saitama punch. Oh yes, sir. And they have it. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm having a nerd moment. If you guys don't know, I don't watch like the most amount of anime, but I watch a decent amount of anime. One Punch Man was my first anime that I ever watched. Before Dragon Ball, before JoJo, before anything, I watched One Punch Man in high school. And that was my first kind of like put on, I guess, my first plug into the anime world. And I was like, this is hilarious, it's funny, it's cool. It's a great show. It really is, and I highly recommend it. I actually haven't watched season 2, but I have kept up with the manga, so I do know a majority of what happens. Season 1 is it's a 10 out of 10 show. I highly recommend you guys check it out. So this is a reference to Genos and Saitama. For those who don't know, Genos is kind of like the underling of Saitama. He's a pupil, right? He's deeply admires Saitama. He wants to be as strong as Saitama, and he's like, come on, teach me. You gotta spar with me so I can get stronger. They end up sparring, but Saitama's not putting his 100% into it because he would literally destroy the world if he did. And Genos is like, come on, you gotta hit me. You gotta take this serious. So Saitama fakes a punch and he throws it at him. He doesn't connect, but the sheer force of his punch alone destroys an entire canyon, and it parts the clouds, and it obliterates everything in its path. And it's at that point that Genos realizes, like, this dude is not a normal dude. He is not just a 100 push-up, 100 sit-up type of dude. He's like all powerful. It's crazy. And this highlight intro, this is from that punch. When he throws that punch at Genos, it parts the canyon. You guys can see the canyon and the sky in the background. They did great. He's also holding his groceries. He shops often for groceries, even though he's broke. And it's so cool to see. They did a great job with this collab. We have a name card here for Genos and Genji. I love how they do this as well. They incorporate, you know, his art style. One, the creator of One Punch Man. They got this down on lock. I mean, it's like the bold lining of it, the colors that are almost glossy in texture, I would say. Like, a lot of his art is super detailed, but at the same time, it does give off that semi-photorealistic cartoon look to it, right? It's a beautiful blend of realism and cartoonish look. This is really cool. I love how they did this. Saitama's Doomfist, I mean, 10 out of 10. I love to see how they incorporate all of these characters. And then, of course, for this, the Terrible Tornado, they have all of her little paper things. Her aura to it is just so cool, dude. I love to see how they did this. 10 out of 10. This is a 10 out of 10 collab. And one thing to note, I love how they made her nose just a little bit pointy. It gives off that anime feel to it, you know? Just a little bit pointier, just a little bit. This is, like, I can't stress this enough. I know I'm kind of repeating myself at this point. This is a 10 out of 10 collab. They couldn't have done any better. This is a beautiful blend of people who did their research into the Overwatch community and blended it into an anime collaboration adaptation. And it's so cool to see. I actually did a little bit of digging. I saw that the art director and vice president have both said that they wish that Dragon Ball and Naruto, respectively, would come into the Overwatch world and do some collabs in the future. Very hopeful thinking. Keep in mind, Apex Legends and Fortnite as of now have done collabs with both Dragon Ball and Naruto, so it is very likely that we'll see Overwatch collab with them. Overwatch is such a big name, one of the biggest names in esports especially, and with Overwatch 2's release, I mean, I think it's grown even bigger in popularity. The fact that it's free to play now, it is so easily acceptable, and for those people who say, you know, they can't do a collab with a free game, first of all, they already did, One Punch Man, but Fortnite and Apex Legends are both free to play games that have done paid content and collabs. So I think it's very likely. I'm loving all of these collabs that we've been seeing lately. In this past year, a lot of games have been collabing with anime. Things like Dead by Daylight collabing with Attack on Titan. I still think it's one of the craziest collabs just because it's so unexpected from both parties involved. But it's great to see, right? I love how much attention to detail that these companies are putting in with these collabs. And this is only a positive. This could not hurt the game at all. It's only up from here. You know, this is such a big improvement, such a great, healthy product that they're bringing into the game. I don't think it's overpriced at all, right? Keep in mind that a game like Fortnite, you'll get the skin and the back bling alone for $20. So the fact that they throw in, you know, an extra victory pose and then a beautiful name card, it's great to see. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is King Quado. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. If you guys are new, consider subscribing and joining the Aztec Empire today, as I do post content like this daily. I'm happy to see this. Let me know what you guys think. How do you guys feel about this? Speaking of Fortnite collabs and Attack on Titan, supposedly tomorrow, Fortnite is getting an Attack on Titan collab in the Battle Pass. But we'll have to wait and see. Until next time.